Hi, I'm Katie Kerwin-Gilniak from Broadway Babies and Kids, and I wanted to go for this grand prize. But more importantly, I felt like this was a good testimonial to see what my own progress was, kind of checking in with myself. So I appreciate this exercise, even if I don't win the grand prize, which I hope I do. Um, I'm excited to do this for me and to kind of relive my pain and my discovery and the outcome so far for me. So I would say the biggest pain for me was that I had just opened Broadway Babies and Kids in 2017, and not less than 5 years, COVID hit. And I thought my dream, which I had actually been putting off for so long, thinking I couldn't do it, would never come true or see its full potential. And so I found Mago and his team and took a leap of faith and went through a lot of pain there too, letting go of things that I thought were the right thing to do or things that everybody else is doing, or just second guessing myself in terms of, you know, continuing this. Like I thought I should go into something else. I should close my doors. Everybody else is doing that. And, who am I kidding? Which was really hard for me to let go. And it was a source of pain for my marriage. It was a source of pain with being able to give my kids what they needed financially. It felt like it was just some pipe dream sort of thing until I really started digging deep and taking risks that would reap tons of benefit down the road, but I didn't know at the time. And so it felt very scary to change basically how I was running my studio prior to COVID. And then coming out of COVID, had to readapt and continually grow and let myself not get stuck again in thinking that there's only one way, or this is the only way I can do this. I put myself in a position where I would listen more to other perspectives to help me become stronger and see the world in a bigger way than what I thought I was supposed to be seeing it. And this is how dance studios work, and this is how I'm supposed to be doing this. And if I'm not doing that, I'm not going to make enough money. And so taking that leap of faith and discovering it was the right leap of faith, and that I could trust Mago and his team to be there for me. It essentially, I discovered I had a whole team. I only had one other person helping me with my studio prior to COVID and during COVID and even after COVID. And having discovered that I can lean on others to help support me, meaning Mago and Nicole and and then meeting all these wonderful other dance studio owners who were like me. And and I think I discovered that the dance studio world, it shouldn't be and isn't as scary as I had imagined, and leaning on those people and learning from those people and feeling like I'm in a room where surrounded by, it's the enriched environment, as Mago always talks about, and being around people who stretch me past where I think I am. Like I'm hungrier than ever before. So I discovered that I didn't just go, okay, I'm going to put this system in place and it's just going to go. I'm constantly wanting to discover how I can do something better. And the outcome of that has been finding out that I'm actually not a dance studio owner. I'm a businesswoman, and I'm making business decisions, but I'm also making creative decisions. I'm also, I guess this goes back to discovery again. I feel like I'm doing what my parents always taught me was do what you're passionate about and you'll be successful at it. And if you're good at it and you love it, that's what you should be doing. It's not about, you know, doing a job that isn't you. Like I feel like I'm me. I'm authentically me now. And I have all these tools in place from Mago, from then hiring people who also see that vision, understand that vision, putting the right people in the right places. Even though I've had hiccups like literally 2 weeks ago, I thought, oh, here we go again. But my old self probably would have given up. And now I'm like, okay, let's get the right people in there. That wasn't the right person. And what's the next thing I need to do to get myself to that next step? And prior to this, my husband and I were living in a house that we were renting that was extraordinarily expensive in the Bay Area. Since I've changed the way I run my business and utilized Mago's tools and met all these wonderful people, we were able to buy a house. My yearly income wasn't even $100,000, like not even close. I got excited when I had like $20,000, the first year or so. When I first opened, before I went through all of this kind of transformation, now I have almost $600,000 to date from January to now. And that's like crazy incredible. Like I had to like look at it again. I'm actually able to hire people authentically, as employees, which I never thought I could do. I'm looking at health benefits. I'm flying them to places, like I was able to go to Colorado. I'm able to afford to take more time off and do the things I want to do instead of feeling like I'm constantly the gerbil in the wheel. I've got people helping me left and right. And I've got people wanting to come into my studio and saying, hey, I want to be a part of this. This is exciting. And I'm just amazed, because literally 5 years ago, I kind of thought it was a glorified hobby, and gosh, it'd be great if I could just use that as extra money for a vacation for the family. And now my husband's considering retiring, although he won't yet, just because he likes his job. Now he's kind of doing his stuff with his work. But I'm trying to get him to come over and not have to worry about that anymore. And he's seeing that, and he's believing in me. And the challenges our marriage faced all through that kind of COVID, it was enough to challenge a marriage, but to have a wife who just opened a business that now has to close the business, and I should go out and get a real job. Now he lets me, he lets me, that's an awful thing to say, but he wants my attention. He wants me around, and he didn't have me around until he saw that I was making more and more money and able to supply for our family the way that we had always dreamed of. We're both this is our second marriage, so we not only had to start over in that respect, but then starting over again with COVID, and then and now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 locations that I'm growing, that I had to hire other people because I'm drowning in leads and have to turn off my ads and and manage all of these new people coming in. It's exciting. It's overwhelming. It's super fun. It makes me feel like I did the right thing by utilizing the tools I learned from Mago and Million Dollar Dance Studio, and putting that into, I'm opening I just signed a lease on Friday, a flagship location to reopen, because I had a flagship before COVID. And I've And it's what, we're barely 3 years out of COVID, really, just a couple, when we could like really be normal again. We were still wearing masks last summer. Not this past summer, but the summer before that. But now I have another flagship again, and I've got people who are coming to my classes saying, we're traveling 25, 35 miles. Would you come out there too? Okay. Because I know how to do it now. It's not so scary. If you ask me like 4 years ago, before, I think 2020 is when, it's not even 4 years. 2020 is when I joined Mako and his team. And if you had asked me then or before then, there'd be no way I could even think about doing that. But now I know how to do all of it. And it's super exciting. I have so much more to learn. Don't get me wrong. Like, got on the phone with Nicole the other day and completely like felt like I was starting over again. It was amazing. It's like what I needed. And to have that group of people who I can lean on, and reach out to and be real with. I don't feel like I'm a number. I don't feel like it's like, well, okay, well, we'll get back to you. I always feel heard. I always feel seen. I always feel supported. And I feel like I can do anything now. Like, I'm thinking like, maybe I should open some other businesses. I should open a restaurant. I like to cook. Like, I'm having all these things now. Ideas, I know, are not the problem. I'm sure that's being thought of right now, but I feel like I really could do it. Like, it's not just an idea. Like, I really feel I could do it. I'm not going to do that, but I'm excited for this new flagship studio, and I can do whatever I want in it, and I know how to do it, and I feel like I can negotiate. I'm not walking in there not confident. I'm a businesswoman who's like, I got choices, I got things to do, and I'm not going to be taken advantage of. And I've got a team. If I don't know what the heck I'm doing, I'm calling them up and they're helping me. I feel like I made my dreams come true. And I could go on and on in this video. I really could. But the one thing I do want to say is that I had that call with Nicole, and we had talked about, I was like, I want to fly you out here. I would love for you to come out here. I could afford to fly her out here. That's how well I'm doing, to have her come out for 2 days. But I would love to win the grand prize. But if I don't, I hope you give it to somebody who really needs you and needs you more than I do, but I still really, really need you. But I'm proud to be able to say that I could fly her out here. I could put her up in a hotel. I could take her out to lunches, show her around town, tourist stuff, and she'll fix my studio and make my new flagship amazing and do all the things. But I could afford to do that. And that was kind of like the coolest thing to think about when I saw that challenge to send that video, is that I can do it. I did it. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I want to thank all of you for helping me do it. And I hate that I missed Florida, but I'm looking forward to the next one. And I have so much gratitude for all of you. Johanna with my ads, Mago as usual, Sherry, Nicole, Anne, everybody. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. The whole $1 Million Dance Studio mastermind group. I love those people. I feel like we're just all like on the same boat, and we're cruising, and we're helping everybody, just be their best selves and make their dreams come true. So thank you so much. I hope I win the grand prize, but if I don't, I hope whoever wins it really knows what they're getting, because Nicole's pretty amazing. Have a good one, and thanks so much. Bye.